Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play more Rajput Reich. We have revolts that are close, apparently. 90% of the Khorassani nationalists. Apparently they don't like that I just raised autonomy in a whole bunch of places. Kumis. Alright, well... Or sorry, by raised autonomy I mean decreased autonomy. There was a guy available. Want to pay for that guy, maybe? I mean, the rebellion's still going to happen probably either way. It's just some of these other ones that we might be able to avoid. Nah, I think we just put them down. Let's go camp out some armies in the mountains. You can go there. You can go there. Why don't you guys go to here and then go to there, so you can kind of maybe avoid this whole thing. And why don't you wait? Actually, why don't you go that way? And then up to there. And you guys can go from here to there. A little bit of circuitous planning to try to avoid attrition without having to pay attention to the army. Alright, let's combine our transport navy. Cool. Good, good. We've got 2 regiments here who are still actively trying to get where they were. You guys can just kind of march to get together. We do have that done, so let's continue advancing our siege leader. I assume they're both still appointed. We're losing some military power having 2 guys, but I'm kind of okay with it. Probably will take the next Diplotech. Glorious Navy is under attack. Granada, you're really causing problems for me here, man. I want you to stop it. Not approve. I do not approve of this situation. Okay, Portugal's doing stuff. We need 10 war score. Might not get the 10 war score unless we just have the occupation. Okay, Timbuktu loves us, as does Zazu. Well, that one's drylands, so that's nice. Feels like all my circuitous pathing isn't going to help out. We'll deal with the drylands first. Manpower's doing alright, although we've gone up to 270,000 as a cap now. Okay, we've won 80% of battles. Pretty much all the war scores coming from the ticking war score. So, uh-oh. We died. Lost some stability. We have a terrible, terrible heir. Who is 1, so we can't kill him. Ah. Feels like our income kind of sucks right now. Why is that? Still have good control here. We have less control here than we did earlier. No, trade income's still pretty high. I think maybe it's just because I've got multiple advisors or something. I don't know. Alright, it's probably time to be improving relations with our vassals that we're about to annex. So who do we want to annex the most? Well, I want to annex Vijayanagar, that's for sure. They're already at a very high opinion. Ethiopia, we should top off relations with you since we're about to do it. Afghanistan loves us. Who doesn't love us? Funj and the Mamluks. Well, the Mamluks I can wait on. Funj I want to get rid of. Oman I want to get rid of. So let's improve with Oman and Funj. Yeah, Kilwa, you know how this is going to go, right? We've done this before. Oh, do we want to do these things? Oh, right, our piety changed. Right, well, we definitely want to do the one that loses us piety. And I do kind of want, even though I want this one anyway. It's just too valuable. The reduced unrest is very good. And can we bring one of our leaders home? The 4-1. Okay. So, Timurids seem like they're doing just fine. Oops. A leaderless army against their Tech 14. I guess we can probably manage to make that work. Never mind, we did have a leader down there. Okay, you are no longer appointed. Which means that you can come up here. You two can go after that. And we gotta go deal with the mountains. Maxed out opinion with Ethiopia. Okay, good. So, +1 stability, plenty of money, good income. Haven't built any buildings in a while. Did our leader just die? He did. Great. And by great, I mean not great. There really does need to be a detached damaged regiments button. I'm just saying, it'd be pretty cool if it existed. And we're capped on Diplo. 3 rebellions over here. Send that army that way. What do we want to do about these Diplo points? So maybe we do just take this. No. This time we're going to just build buildings. We're going to build Diplo buildings, marketplaces all around. In the trade nodes that make sense, that is. And eventually it'll make sense in the other ones too, but can't do that because we're coring. Like all this, sure. Just build them in all of them, I don't really care. I don't want to think about it that much. Eventually we'll want them in every node, because we're going to be moving our trade capital again. And it'll give us more options. There goes all of our money and like 600 Diplo points. Nice. Marketplaces all around. Well, I'd like to make my heir into a ruler, but he's too young. So that means that we've got to go find our other leader. And we got to bring him home. He's so bad, considering 98 army tradition. That's how bad he is. Well, let's get another one. Oh, still 1 shock value. How do you do that? How do you be so bad? I mean, I love the 6 maneuver. Don't get me wrong on that, but it's just not exactly what I had in mind. Got a bunch of diplomats free. Hey, Benin. You're not the right religion. Songhai is, though. As is Messina. We'll go for the ones that are the most likely first. Engage the cowardly armies. Fighting in the mountains is no fun, but should be fine. We do have 11 war score. Enthusiasm is probably too high to allow them to say yes. But let's see how close we are. All I want is for Ethiopia to get this one province and get their... He's given provinces and peace deal bonus. So yeah, if you'll say yes to this peace, we'll peace you out. In the meantime, this army doesn't need a leader anymore. Let's park you down in Hormuz. Let's grab that guy there now. Supply limit's pretty crap here, but we'll just suffer the attrition to park the whole thing here, and then we've got to move on these three. Autonomy decreased has expired in more provinces. Great. You know what that means, right? I'm probably going to do it again and then end up with even more revolt risk. -4s. -4s is not really that good. But we have so much manpower, we could probably afford to do it. Now, it just slows down my gameplay, making me take care of freaking rebels. I'd rather not have to mess with them. Alright. 27 regiments from Spain. I'm probably going to land near Hormuz, be my guess. In which case we probably want to park in the mountains near Hormuz. Let's go to Laristan. Okay, and keep a close eye on this army. What tech is Spain anyway? They're at tech 18 to our 16. That's pretty significant. Still not tech 19, so we don't have to worry about the tactics. And they are landing in Qawasim. They're actually landing up here. Alright, good. Yeah, mess with Oman. It's fine with me. Our glorious navy is engaged. That is not good at all. There goes my transport fleet. Crap. Should have noticed that, yeah, with the Spanish fleet coming by, that we should have not been protecting trade anymore. Awesome. So it's okay. I didn't want those boats anyway. They were old and ugly. That's going to cost us a lot, not having our fleet protecting. 10 war score. That stupid battle was worth a bit, I imagine. Actually, still positive war score from battles, but... No, the main thing is getting the ticking war score up and getting their enthusiasm down. Let's just spread out, and if we can take their capital, that'll help out quite a bit as well. Oh, hey, he's 29 stack. Let's get the leader up there, and get that army there. Kill their army, get it weak. Since you did not land on my side, we'll park in Hormuz. And it's time to take care of these. Okay. You gonna get away from me? No, you're not. I might succeed there. I don't know if we're gonna be fast enough to block all of these guys. Hope so. Alright, let's go continuing to engage, and just keep on moving to their capital. "13 war score, still probably not enough. No. Nowhere close. It's that damn length of war modifier. We'll keep the leader here, so we can apply a ton of pressure to Kilwa. And just see if we can make this one end really quick. Wait to the turn of the month. Now we'll consolidate, break off the damage regiments. Have them all continue to meet up in a separate province. And have you guys march through to the next fight. Okay. A lot of these things are just fort level 1. So I'd kind of like to apply more pressure with them if we can. Let's advance the infantry, leave the cannons and everything in Kilwa. Alright, final rebellion to put down. I think there's going to be more, though. I had lowered autonomy in a bunch of provinces. Yeah, okay. So you guys can all probably head to, like, high supply province. Bengal Delta would be good. I'm gonna have to rebuild the fleet. Lost a lot of ships. Also, we're nowhere near the land force limit. But it's because we haven't annexed anybody in ages. Okay, we can probably improve relations with Oman again, now that we are done with whatever I needed that diplomat for in the past. We're losing money! Damn reinforcement. I'm so excited to finally be able to integrate some countries here. Come on, man, we are 18 war score. All I'm asking for is 5. It's not even that much. Just give me what I want. Stupid length of war. I'd really like to get rid of that modifier. Or at least see it changed. Because it's already factored in, right? I mean, it shouldn't matter. Like, relative strength of the alliance is more important than length of war. And yet there's still, oh no, the war is too short. You know, we have hope that our complete technological inferiority and distant allies will somehow pull through. No. The war's over. You've lost. Like, you should just want out. As a player, I would recognize that I've lost the war, like, right away. And I'd just be like, alright, whatever. We're done with this war. And I would do everything in my power to get out of the war. But the AI is just like, hey, why don't you drive my war exhaustion up for a couple, 5-6 years? Why don't you bleed me dry on taxation and production so I have no money? Why don't you, you know, cause me to have rebels problems because I'm gonna have lots of, what's it called? Oh, hey, good, our heir died. Sweet. You want to gain a temple? Ooh, 535 with a weak claim? That's a pretty good heir. That's 13 monarch points. That's like... oh, it's pretty good. But the weak claim really stinks for integrating countries. I will take the temple. I'd rather... I mean, we're Sunni. We're gonna have an heir. I'm not worried about having an heir. Alright, dude, just say yes. That's all I'm asking. I just want to integrate Ethiopia. -3. You've got your capital, half your country occupied. We want 5 war score when we have 22. But length of war says no. Come on. Come on. -1. Probably 0. Oh, they're positive. Positive. There we go. Alright, so you're going to give that to Ethiopia. Ethiopia's going to like us for it. That's all we really want. All of that just to make Ethiopia like us a little bit. March up that way. Ethiopia's at 200. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, annexed subjects went away. It just totally went away. The entire modifier's gone. That's right, I forgot about that. After 30 years or something, it just disappears, even if it's at -5 million. I forgot about that. Oh my gosh, I wonder how long that's been that way. Let's bring back all of our diplomats and see what we can do. So we totally didn't even need to do that. Alright, well, very first thing we want to do is annex... Well, actually, assuming now we can annex anybody, we should annex the guy with the highest diplo cost, which is going to be who? We've got Oman. You cost 91. We've got the Mamluks, which we're not integrating yet. Afghanistan is 252. Ethiopia, 238. Funj, 84. And Vijayanagar, 455. So we should start Vijayanagar first. $7 per month. 5 years. Royal marriage with the Mamluks? Yeah, we'll accept all these royal marriages. Just so we get our heir. Manpower's kind of hurting right now. And there's revolt risk to deal with. And we've got quite a bit of war exhaustion. Sharing is caring. I'm going to buy that down by 1. Let's get our ships protecting trade just in the capital node again. 504. Not as good as the guy with the weak claim, but this guy should have a strong claim, which is pretty valuable when you're playing the Diplo game. I think. Alright, so November of 40... Okay, October of 41. So if we were to integrate Ethiopia... No, Afghanistan. They're the next largest. As July of 38. So we gotta wait a couple of years, actually, to start integrating you. Or we could just ignore the annex subjects penalty and just integrate them all and just go. But I think integrating Vijayanagar faster would probably be pretty good. So in that case, we will touch off opinion with any vassals that are not maxed out. We also really don't need to worry too much, do I? Actually, no. I don't want to bring on any vassals while we're integrating like 6. We've got to get all these guys integrated before we bring in more. So we'll just go back to improving relations with countries that are Sunni, even if they're far away. Because eventually, we might actually integrate them. Alright, well that's good enough for now. Alright, I'm going to take a break here. Next video, hopefully we will actually be able to integrate Ethiopia in the near future. All right, cool. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.